Hey, this is Matt here, and this video here is to explain to you my journey with the Six Figure Mentors and also to help you understand the real opportunity behind this. This is not a hard sell. This is not, me trying to tell you that you need to buy this and just get the quick sale and that's it, that's all and move on and no, this is more than that. And I want you to understand this that this is a real opportunity and I don't want you to miss out because I almost missed out myself when I first started. So, just to explain to you a little bit about my journey, first of all, like it all started at one point where I was at a very low point in my life. I went from a very depressed state, very low self-esteem, low confidence, to working on my mindset and just getting myself out because it was so dark that it was like almost suicidal. I was just like very dark space, but I wanted to get myself out of there. And luckily, I had that little spark left inside of me to help me try to find the answers, trying to work on myself. And then that's when I started working on my mindset. I started to work on myself. I started to change the tune in my mind to be able to get myself out of there. But until at that point as well too, along that journey, what I also discovered is that I wasn't doing something that I was passionate about. I wasn't doing something that was fulfilling. And here I was trading all my time. I was working, long hours, and I was doing something that didn't even drive me. Like it didn't even lined up with my purpose, or I didn't even know what my purpose was. Really, I mean, it was just like just doing it because that's what society told me to do: is get a job so that you can get paid, so you can get paid, pay the bills. And however, inside, I wanted more than that. I just didn't want it to work so that it's an ends to a mean. Like I wanted to be meaningful, right? So that's when I started to like really progress and dig in and started looking to like for the answers. Like what is it that I'm passionate about? What is it that I want to do? And along the way as well too is I realized that all I was doing was trading all my time for money. I was working extra long hours, 70-hour weeks, weekends. I was on my phone. I was, my girlfriend at the time, which is my fiance now. I was on my phone when I was hanging out with her, and it was just like, it was just taking so much out of my time and so much out of my conscious that I wasn't even present with her. So I wanted out of that. So I started to read books, and I also, one thing that I discovered, well, two things that I discovered. One is that there are people that are generating an income online and that they're having the majority of their business activities run on autopilot, which was pretty cool. And then for two, I found out that there is ways to generate a passive income so that you don't have to be trading your time for money. So meaning that you can have investments or things or businesses that are generating an income for you without you being in it, working in that business or whatever it is it that you are doing. Kind of like you would in a job where you're paid by the hour, for example, right? So I was fascinated by that. And then along the way, I was just like, you know what? I'm not meant to be in a job. I'm not meant to be an employee because the other things too is just I wasn't, driven in it. I wasn't, passionate about it. I didn't like to get orders. But especially is because I wasn't in control of my life. I wasn't living my life on my own terms. And that's why I made the decision of becoming an entrepreneur, and specifically a digital entrepreneur, because I knew that I was able to free myself from trading all my time for money. I knew that I could generate a passive income online so that the majority of the things that are run on autopilot, and then I was able to do something that was meaningful and fulfilling and something that I would be passionate about. So all those things would give me what is it that I was looking for out of my life, right? And be able to experience life. And however, in the position where I was with you is that before I signed up to the video series, I was looking for that, So I was looking at starting an online business. I had made the decision that that's where I was going, but I didn't know where to start. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know really where to invest my time and money in. I considered different options. Even at that time, I'd signed up to various different opportunities, different systems, different education systems, and I was just looking at all of them, and I was just like, this sounds cool, and then, but one of the things that I want to make sure that you don't miss out on is this particular opportunity, because I am sure glad that I made the decision to keep going with this one, because it could have went another way, and I decided to go with this one here because it was giving me exactly what I was looking for. I mean, more than just an education on how to generate an income online and start a business online. It's even more than that. And even then as well too, I haven't even experienced the whole thing, the whole education system with the Six Figure Mentors. I haven't even experienced the whole thing. And yet I've had massive life-changing experiences already so far. I mean, I've changed the way I think. I've changed my perspective on so many different things. And the biggest lesson that I learned along the way is to be more present. And by being present, that's how I can create the life that I want to create, that I can be completely happy, and that I'll be able to then become the leader and be able to help others and contribute to others. Because the way I was running my life before was a lot about my ego. My ego was the one who was controlling my life. It was the one that was controlling my decision, because it was always in the pretense of looking good. And now it's not in the pretense of looking good. Now it's in the pretense of doing good in this world, and be able to help people change their lives forever in all aspects, as far as financial, as far as their mindset, personal development, spiritual, all of that stuff. So I just want to make sure that you don't miss out on this opportunity, because it's been life-changing for me and so many other people. I've been meeting people in the community. I've been continuing on, like, I've made friends through the community, and there are people that are coming from all paths of life, different pasts, different careers, different backgrounds, different ages as well too, that are coming through, and they're changing their lives and then turning around and helping others change their lives as well too. So it's so amazing that we're just this opportunity that we have here in front of us. And this is not a hard sell. I'm not trying to sell you on this product and so that you can buy it to $29.95 and then I move on to the next one. No, it's not that. I want you to understand that this is a real opportunity. And even if you submit your application and you go through the first module, first of all, you're going to see that you can be blown away by the value that it brings. But even then, even if you feel like this is not resonating with you, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, if you're not happy, this is not striking a chord with you, you can send in an email. They'll give you your refund back. They'll give you your money back, and there'll be no hard feelings from the SFM side and from my side as well too. But if you're committed to this, I'm with you all the way to help you along your journey to create this lifestyle, to be able to create that reality that you want, that you envision for yourself, and to be able to be living a life of passion and freedom and fulfillment and ultimately happiness. So thanks for checking this out. I hope that you make the right decision, and just know that, again, I'm here to help you out along the way. Cheers. Catch you next time.